Hello there, bonsoir. This is Duck, out in the woods again. Need to get some exercise today. It snowed a lot yesterday again, so the snow is up to my knees. Now this is, I believe, the domicile of an owl, because the lack of tracks underneath the tree here. If it was a raccoon or it's too big for a squirrel. If it was a raccoon, that would be the only thing living up there. You'd see tracks. Now we do have lots of deer tracks through here. It's amazing because these guys just harvested a lot of deers out of here. That's cool. They're gonna rebound. But this is unemployment, boots on the ground, reporting here. And the first thing I'd like to talk about, I'm going over to this tree here where there's another lower little hole. See what's in there. But unemployment, it was like a miracle. It just dropped to 9%. It's like a miracle. It's like a Festivus miracle. And the reason being is because Obama is saying that, well, like 2-point-something million just simply gave up looking for work, you guys. So, now, okay, this is what I don't understand. If I go for a ride in a 2-mile radius of my house, there's probably 40 houses, maybe more, that are totally empty, for sale, empty. Nobody living in them. Now what happened to all these people? Are they that part of the 2 million that just dropped off and quit looking for work and just became homeless? Hey, it's a better life being homeless, right? It's a better life never having enough money for it to go to the dentist or health care or buy a toothbrush or, you know, the basic needs of life. Oh yeah, it's much better living like that or on a couple $100 for a food card. How can you live on that? My question to any politician is how do you gauge who is not looking for work and who is looking for work? Just because they've been off work for over 2 years doesn't mean they've dropped off. I mean, apparently you aren't looking on Craigslist and you aren't looking at the ads of millions of people that will sweep sidewalks, shovel snow, clean windows. They will do anything for a few bucks. For $1 or $2 or $3, they will do anything. Okay, so these are the people that have dropped off looking for jobs? That's just ridiculous. People don't drop off. The thing is, we have a lot of people over 50 that, and the unemployment numbers, I mean, we have lots of people every week dropping off, maybe 40,000 by now, every week dropping off. So after 99 weeks, and they're not collecting anymore. So they're in their state, they're considered not unemployed. They're just, I guess, not looking for work. It's freaking stupid. There is no work out there. I am a testimony. I've been putting in 3 resumes a day for like a month now, and I'm putting in double up my resumes for places that I've already applied for. I mean, most of the jobs that you get out here these days are employment agencies, and they're not really jobs. A lot of them are, oh, well, you can go to school for this or that, and they're advertising on Michigan Talent Bank. That shouldn't even be allowed. Okay, like I said, this is about a foot of snow here, or 2 feet of snow almost. I'm on top of it here. But this is some more deer, a lot of deer tracks back here. I'm coming up on this hole in the tree here. I just don't want to disturb like a big old raccoon, man. Don't need him jumping back out at me. See what is in there. You can hear the snowmobiles in the background. Now I'll make this quick. There are no jobs. Jobs are becoming more scarce. Michigan unemployment is dropping only because people are just simply dropping off the unemployment rolls. It's not because they have jobs. So even in the mainstream news, in the economy section, mainstream news, it said this. It said, don't believe the numbers you're getting from the government. Now I'm thinking that they probably just need, China's telling them, and Japan and Brazil and our bondholders are telling Americans, hey listen, this economy, you pump trillions of dollars into your economy, telling us that this is going to cure everything. Probably something living in that thing too. This is going to cure everything. The whole world's going to be back to normal, back to being prosperous, and it hasn't become true. I mean, we've spent trillions and trillions, and now you got to wonder if there's going to be a QE3 around the corner. We spent trillions and trillions and trillions, and nothing's happened. It's gotten worse. So our bondholders are saying, listen, you know, we're not going to get stuck with these things if the dollar drops out because you guys are idiots. And they're far from idiots. They're very smart. It's just that they're not smart in the right things, and they're not using their brains in the right way. So it never will get better. And I believe pretty soon they're going to just start dumping the bonds in the market for whatever they can get for them. And they're not going to get a lot. They're going to be surprised. The only buyer out there is going to be a U.S. Treasury, and I don't think they'll buy them back because we just don't have. We have to borrow so much more money to do it. And all this stuff about the economy getting better and things are getting better. Well, yeah, the rich people are getting richer, but look, like I said, 2 million people dropped off. Just they're saying they're not looking for work, so they don't have income. So my guess is they're dirt poor. They're not contributing to the GDP, and we need everybody in America right now contributing to the GDP, or otherwise we're going to go balls flat, and that's what's just going to happen because nobody's. I mean, not that many people are contributing. Now the rich people can only buy so many Jaguars and Porsches and expensive jewelry. You know, the poor people aren't buying anything. They're going to Salvation Army for their clothes. I mean, you know, they're on food cards, so they're not contributing at all. And how that is healthy for the economy, I'll never know. But a couple more things. Of course, we have the Egypt ordeal, and I sort of, I'm the one that I came up and said this is going to happen a long time ago. You got to watch Turkey. You got to watch that Suez Canal. I mean, I think the whole thing right now is over the Suez Canal. The Brotherhood of the Muslims know it, and the United States is afraid if the Brotherhood of Muslims are in control of Egypt, which they are right now, and they will be in the future. And there's going to be more turmoil over there because Mubarak isn't budging. The United States has him up there. They try to put another puppet in, have him swear a vice president, which is just another puppet. Then they had another alternative, which is just another American puppet, and the people aren't going to go for it. The thing is, they're not reporting is they're tired of seeing these giant warships go through the Suez Canal, and where they're going is they're on their way to kill some more Muslims. And these tribal conflicts that these Muslims have been going through for the last few centuries are going to be set aside, and this Brotherhood of Muslim, this religion, is going to reunite them for a common cause, and it's going to be to fight the evil infidels of the West, and that's us. And you know, when they see a giant ship going through there, these giant warships going through the Suez Canal, and we use that damn thing all the time, they're just going to kill more Muslims or deliver some supplies whose purpose is to kill some more Muslims. And they're probably going to try to take out that canal or blockade it somehow. We'll see. There's some people predicting they'll blow up a ship inside the canal, and that would block it for a long time. They got the armies there. We're sending an American warship there. I'm sure the Israelis are on standby. And you know, we got to keep the wars going, which is ridiculous. We need to get the hell out of there. And lots of wildlife here. I'm going to the cornfield over here. I'm going to get some corn for my rabbits out back. And this is 8 minutes. This is long enough. I had some more stuff. I can't remember what exactly it was, but the mainstream news and the unemployment numbers is just ludicrous. I mean, it's so ludicrous you just want to cry. I mean, you can't get that emotion in. Is it fucking border on ridiculous, or is it just so sad that it's just sad? It's sad because many Americans are suffering right now, and the fucking rich people, they're not suffering, man. Matter of fact, they're making record profits, and it shouldn't be allowed. Well, we'll see what happens. Either Americans can be pussies, or we can do something about it. And at this point, I mean, what do you do? I mean, the government is firmly in control. We're sending all of our National Guard overseas to be in these wars and for other stupid things. And if something crazy did happen here, hell, we don't have the military or the personnel to help. I'm afraid we'd have to call in like a foreign army, like, you know, Mexican army. I think that's already being planned. It's fucking crazy, man. But this is Duck Out for today.